Hello students, I welcome you all in industrial chemistry class. Students, in previous lecture we have discussed about herbicide. We have seen that what is a herbicide and how a herbicide is classified into different categories on the basis of their mode of action and on the basis of their chemical nature or the source of supply. So students, we have seen that herbicide is nothing but chemical compound which is used to chemical substance or agent used to kill or destroy the unwanted weed called as herbicide. It is also called as weed killer, isn't it? So in last lecture we have discussed that what is a herbicide. Herbicide is a chemical substance or agent used to kill or destroy the unwanted weed called as a herbicide, or it is also called as a weed killer. And we have classified, as I said, we have classified on the basis of mode of action, on the basis of mode of effect, systematic, selective and non-selective herbicide, selective and non-selective herbicide, and in other way we have classified on the basis of nature of chemical, that is a inorganic herbicide and organic herbicide. Students, today we will discuss about fungicide. So definition is same, according to their application definition will vary. So chemical substance or agent, chemical substance or agent or biological organism, whatever among these, whether it's a chemical substance or agent or any biological organism used to inhibit or destroy fungi called as fungicide. Chemical substance, agent, or in this one it may be used biological organism also used to inhibit or destroy the fungi called as a fungicide. So as we have classified herbicide, insecticide, fungicide is also classified on the basis of their effect, on the basis of their mode of action in two ways, and on the basis of their chemical nature also. So classification of fungicide on the basis of their effect. On the basis of their effect, fungicides are classified into two categories. Contact fungicide and systematic contact fungicide and systematic fungicide. We have discussed that what is the contact pesticide and systematic pesticide. Students, keep in mind in contact pesticides, or whether it is a herbicide, insecticide or fungicide, basically this pesticides not taken up into tissue. Fungicide is not taken up into tissue. It is means once it is spread, it will not absorb in the fungi or in that plant body. Instead, it will just come in contact with that pest, come in contact with that fungi. It will inhibit or it will destroy the fungi. So, contact fungicide is not taken up into tissue and it will act only that particular part. Keep in mind, it is not taken up into tissue and it will act on the particular part of that plant body called as a contact fungicide. Systematic fungicide, in other hand, systematic fungicide is absorbed into the plant tissue, or it is redistributed through the plant body, whether it is from the leaf or whether it is from the other part of the plant body. So it is redistributed. It is redistributed in the plant body and acts on the fungi. Means fungicide will taken up into the plant body. It is redistributed through the plant tissue and it will act on the fungi. It acts on the fungi, means it will kill or inhibit. It will inhibit or destroy the fungi. So next, on the basis of chemical nature, classification of fungicide on the basis of chemical nature, it is classified into again two categories: inorganic fungicide and second is organic fungicide. Students, although we are discussing new pesticide, but the same classification we already did in our insecticide, herbicide. So inorganic fungicides means fungicides are made up of metal compounds. We already had discussed about this one. Means fungicides or any pesticides which are derived from the metal compounds called as inorganic pesticides. So these are fungicides which are prepared from the metal compound called as the inorganic fungicide. And organic fungicides are prepared from prepared from, as I told you, it is made up of organic compounds like CHON and S11. These fungicides are prepared from carbon, hydrogen, the compound in which carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur is involved, that is called as a organic fungicide. So students, I hope you got the points which we have discussed in case of a fungicide. Fungicide is nothing but any chemical substance or biocidal compound or biological organisms or any other agent used to inhibit or to destroy the fungi called as a fungicide. Next we have seen is that fungicide are classified on the basis of their mode of action or on the basis of their mode of effect into two ways: contact fungicide and systematic fungicide. Contact fungicide is nothing but it is not taken up into the plant tissue and it just apply on that plant body, on that fungi, and it will kill or it will inhibit that fungi. Systematic, in other way, systematic get redistributed, it gets absorbed in the plant tissue, in the plant body, and it kills or it inhibits or it destroys that fungi called as a systematic fungicide. Next we have classified on the basis of their chemical nature or source of supply. On the basis of source of supply, it is classified as a inorganic fungicide and organic fungicide. Inorganic fungicides means fungicides which are made up of metal compounds called as inorganic, and organic fungicides which are prepared from the carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen and sulfur derived compounds called as a organic fungicide. Student, next term which we are going to discuss is that rodenticide. These terms are very simple. You can easily keep in your mind. Chemical substance or agent used to kill the rodents such as rabbit, mice, and other animals like rats. There is one word, there is a I don't know. Rodents such as rabbit, mice, rats called as means basically animal which is harmful for the crop or harmful for the human purpose, that is killed by this chemical substance called as a rodenticide, called as rodenticide. Students, I hope you got it, what I wanted to tell you. Chemical substance or agent used to kill the animals or used to kill the rodents such as rabbit, mice, rats called as a rodenticide. So students, in next lecture we will discuss about the plant growth regulators and the what is the meaning of plant growth regulators and their applications. And next we will discuss why formulation is important, in pesticide. Thank you.